team member, and she put her cards in bakeries and at the stores run by Mexican business owners, and we've had a couple already. It was bringing the card and wanting to talk to her for any business.
Yeah. Anyone else tried something like that? Yes, ma'am. Or I don't know if you can run the mic over, but thanks for your patience. But bakeries, you know, not coincidentally, are very important to Hispanics and Latinos for all types of celebrations. If you look at the diet, they have a different view of an archetype of what beauty is. A little bit less concerned, you know, about sugar and things like that, and are big pastry eaters. So you happen to be doing something really good.
Every year I've taken out an ad, a full page ad on the Hispanic Yellow Pages, and that was so well. It just really, I get calls every single day.
Really? And they cite that it's from the Yellow Pages?
It's in Spanish.
Oh, okay, great. So they know that, yeah. And how many of you, by round of applause, are using the Yellow Pages in your region in Spanish? Do you find a similar response? Yeah. It's working? Yeah. And when someone responds, you get a Spanish-speaking person to help them? That's you? Okay. Yeah, so it works. And what is your closure rate lead to selling something? You had to guess.
Probably quite high, because I'm the agent, and I think they like to deal with the agent. That's all. So they come in.
Do you know, one of the best business development tools for the Latino Hispanic market is a cup of coffee. You want to do something just revolutionary. Get a little Cuban, or I'm not sure what they call it out here, a cafecito machine. I was going to say Cuban coffee because that's what I drink. A little, do you have one by any chance?
I do. Thanks to my sister.
So just, what are there, 30 bucks or something, 50 bucks or something like that. Get a little Cuban coffee machine, learn how to, not Cuban, cafecito machine, learn how to make it, and then offer a Latino customer that, and you know, you're just showing them such respect, and you're sending a message just to feel welcome. You should offer your, you know, other customers a cup of coffee as well. I'm not saying this to the exclusion of anything else, but this is a very obvious way, very inexpensive but effective way to say I care about you and I respect you. You actually don't even know how to, you don't need to know how to speak Spanish. That's really not the issue. The issue is how do you show respect for their culture. And a cup of coffee, as trite as it sounds, works. It really, really does. So here's a little bit of data in furtherance of banking. And basically, I'll just let you kind of read this. I won't read them all out to you. But as you're seeing these little bits of data, the basic story is that there's an opportunity for someone in the financial services sector to really own the marketplace. Again, I'm referring to Carolyn, who mentioned that a little bit earlier. But these are all facts. These are things that are happening right now. And it relates to retail. It relates to like a good neighbor, for sure. Close relationship with their bank. You know, how many of you use ATMs as the main form of banking these days? Just raise your hand so I can see it. So, a quarter. Do you know your banker at your bank? Anyone? Some do, some don't. Big no's there. Right. Hispanics love to get to know you. Again, I'm making very general statements, so forgive me for that, but generally speaking, they do. They want to get to know you. So the way you sell to them is a little bit different. And it isn't that they don't want the same things, like owning a home or getting a college loan or starting a business. Of course they do. But the process they go about getting it is a little bit different. It's a little bit more circular than direct. So you want to invest time in your dealings with Latinos when you have the opportunity to be with them. And they want to get to know you personally, you want to get to know them personally, and it's not a transaction. It's the beginning of a human relationship. And it does take more time, and sometimes it's frustrating for people, you know, because you're talking and talking, and you're not closing sales, and you're under pressure to do so. That's the paradox. But it does take time. The sales cycle for Latino customers typically 38% higher than a non-Latino customer for any transaction, right? So it's going to take more time, and you have to decide is the lifetime value of that person, plus the fact that they're more likely, 2.5 times more likely to recommend you to a friend compared to an Anglo customer, because that is how they exchange information. Viral marketing in your neighborhood, you know, like a good neighbor, really works. You know, it's just a calculus of how to spend your time and your money. So here's some data in support of that. 40% of Hispanics right now on a national basis are unbanked. These figures do vary, you know, regionally, and if you know what they are up here, okay, but and basically what it basically says is they're unbanked across age, income, and education as well. So what about a lower usage of all types of banking services when compared to non-Hispanics? You can see all the different financial products on the left side here. You can see other banking services. And I don't know how it's going for you. Can anyone sort of tell me how the positioning of being a bank is working in the Hispanic market? Does anyone have any stories? Yes, sir?
Well, actually,
Or just, yeah, we'll do the mic if you don't mind. Sorry, thanks.
yeah, you're talking about banking, and I don't know, you know, we're not looking for the same time, but all we do in the office is we open the account. But unfortunately, they come back and they want to talk to us about that.
Right. So that's a disjoint from a delivery standpoint, right?
You know, even with car loans, you know, we can do a car loan, but then they want to come and make payments in our office, and that doesn't work either.
Yeah.
So our banking is all through the computer, you know, and that doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
So it's easy to generate a credit card or, you know, savings account or something like that, or a car loan, but as far as talking to the banking.
Yeah. So has corporate established some metrics on number of new accounts open, you know, stuff like that? Are you guys under any direction on that? Can you tell us a little bit about that if you don't mind? You're shaking your head there. I can't see your name tag, but the straightforward.
We just have to do a
Just
certain
hold on
amount.
one second, just for the mic, so that people can hear. Thanks.
We just have to do a certain amount of loans.
So what about these other products? And why are you laughing that we have to do a certain amount of loans? What is behind the laughter? Huh? Is State Farm like a pressure-filled place to work? Are you like good neighbors to each other?
What I've noticed is that when we do the auto insurance and then we offer the loan, they already have trust with us and they're very likely to take the loan as well. Once they've got the insurance and the trust, and they say that like to refinance my car with you.
Yeah.
That's really important. So we haven't had them wanting to come make payments, but maybe it's a new position where they're very likely to take the loan. because of
Yeah.
the trust with us.
And some of it might be the backbone operations. You don't have the backroom operations to do this stuff. You know, but some clients, I mean, we're working with a very large pharmaceutical company that is actually, they're doing customized medicine now. And so, because certain people have proclivities towards certain disease profiles, and certain preemptive behaviors can significantly reduce the incidence of these really bad things happening to people. They are building a whole new infrastructure in support of getting these products out. I don't know if State Farm could do something like that to give you tools you need to do more business with these customers who are already loyal to you. You know, those are sometimes complex changes, but I'm glad you think that they're loyal. So there are different options. Here's insurance that you know should be particularly relevant